Yeah, good evening, everyone. So I hope everyone I'm able to I'm audible to everyone. Please respond. I think everyone is able to hear me and see the screen as well. Please respond.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so let's start now. So guys, here we are here to see the things about the mastering Azure data engineering. Okay, so let's try to go ahead here and see what is it. Okay, so when we talk about the mastering Azure data engineering. Okay, so basically the Azure, when we talk about the, okay, when we talk about the mastering Azure data engineering, okay, so basically Azure data engineering. So let's try to understand this first. Okay, so what is Azure, what is data, and what is engineering? Let's try to understand these three. Guys, Azure is nothing but it is the name used by the Microsoft. Everyone, this is the name used by the Microsoft. Everyone, this is the name used by the Microsoft to market their services, like you have the more supermarket is there, like you have a more supermarket. So guys, more supermarket is what? This is a supermarket, whereas this is actually owned by the Birla Group. Am I right? Birla Group. But Birla is marketing their grocery stores with a name called what? More. With a name called what? More. Am I right? So in the same way here also, Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Everyone, Azure is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. To market their cloud services. So here we say services, guys. We don't call it as a modules here. We call it as what? Services. So Microsoft is marketing their cloud services with a name called what? Azure. That's it. Now, guys, the next one. What do you mean by data? Everyone. What do you mean by data? Basically, data is nothing but, guys, everyone, information is called as what? Data. Yes, everyone. Information is called as what? Data. Hmm. Information is called as what? Data. So we can say what's that, guys? Information is called as what? Data. So we can say information. So guys, data is nothing but what? Information. Data is nothing but what? Information. So we can say, guys, we can say information. What is Azure? Azure is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services, market their cloud services, market their what's it, guys? Cloud services. So in the same way, guys, in the same way, we have what's it, guys? Data is nothing but the information, and engineering is nothing but application of techniques. So we can say overall, we can say, guys, applying the techniques on the data. Everyone, applying the techniques on the data by using the Microsoft Azure. Okay, applying the techniques on the data by using the Microsoft Azure is called as what, guys? Azure data engineering. So now, everyone, so what is Azure data engineering? Azure data engineering was application of techniques, guys. Everyone, application of techniques or methodologies to, okay, for on the data by using the Microsoft Azure. For what purpose? For management of the data, guys. For managing the data and reaching the user requirement. So for that, we can say Azure data engineering is a bunch of cloud services. It's a bunch of what is it, guys? Cloud services. We can say Azure data engineering is nothing but it is a bunch of cloud services. Everyone. So we can say Azure data engineering is nothing but, guys, everyone, it is a bunch of cloud services. We can say Azure data engineering is nothing but it is a bunch of what is it, guys? Cloud services. We can say it is the bunch of what? Cloud services. It's a bunch of what, guys? Cloud services. So we can say Azure data engineering is nothing but, so the techniques we apply on the data, okay, to the techniques we apply on the data by using the Microsoft Azure for the purpose of management of the data. Here, all those are called as what? Bunch of cloud services. Bunch of what is it, guys? Cloud services. So whereas using these bunch of cloud services for management of the data, what is the task we can achieve it? We can achieve the following task. What is it, guys? We can perform. That means the whole Azure data engineering is dependent or based on only these. What is it, guys? The first one is called as what? Data migration. The first one is called as what? Data migration. And the second one we call it as what is data integration, data migration, and the second one is data integration. Then we have the next one is data summarization, data migration, data integration, data summarization, and finally we can say what's it guys, data visualization. We can say what's it guys, data migration, data integration, data summarization, and as well as the data visualization. So these all are the tasks done by the Azure data engineering for the purpose of management of the data, guys. For managing the data, it does the following task. Now, we can say the whole story of the Azure data engineering or any data engineering, not only the Azure, whether you go with what Amazon data engineering or you go with the Google data engineering, okay, or you go with any other one, the whole data engineering is dependent or based on what, these four tasks only. What's it guys? The first one we call it as a data migration, then we can say it is data integration, then we can say data is summarization, and the data visualization. So these are all the guys, these are all the four different things we have it here. Okay, so if you know these four guys, you know the whole data engineering. Okay, if you know this four, you know the whole data engineering. So guys, let's go ahead on this and try to see what is it. Okay, guys. So when we talk about, let's try to understand four of it, guys. What is it? Data migration. What is data migration? Then what is data integration and data visualization? So if we see these four and if we understand these four, guys, the whole thing you can understand it very easy. Okay. So I'm just consolidating the things. I'm cutting short the things to reach out. Okay, basically to understand it in a better way rather than expanding it or giving an elaborated view at this point of time. So the most important factor what we have to do is we have to understand the things. See guys, if you understand the things, everything you can do it very easily. If you don't understand the concept, on what concept it is, then it will be hard for anyone to perform. Okay, so guys, so the whole Azure data engineering is based on these four. What is it? Data migration, data integration, data summarization, and as well as the data visualization. So now, guys, we can start with the data migration. So what do you mean data migration, everyone? You forget about data migration. Simply tell me, you have heard, I think you must have heard the word called migration. Everyone, you must have heard the word called what? Migration, guys. What is migration? Migration is nothing but, guys, migration is nothing but whenever we move from one place to the another place. Suppose today you are in India, tomorrow you are going to USA. So can we say that you have migrated from India to US, guys? Can we say like that, everyone? Yeah. Can we say that migration? Today you are there in India, guys. Tomorrow you have moved to US. Can we say you have migrated to the US? Everyone, can we say like that?
Yeah.
In fact, we can say. But now, guys, tell me, everyone, what is the purpose of going to US? Everyone, guys, I want an answer, and I want the session to be interactive rather than me talking on one side doesn't performs well. Yeah, please. Why do you go to US? That's my
No,
question. For better life, for better opportunity, for better money. Am I right? Simple words. Am I right? Not, that's not complicated. So here we migrate from one place to the another place for what? Better opportunity, for better life, and for better money and better standard of living. We move. In the same way here also, guys, data migration is nothing but, guys, moving of the data from one place to the another place. Moving of the data from what's it, guys? One place to the another place is called as what? Data migration. So here we perform the data migration job to move the data from one place to the another place. What is the purpose of moving the data from one place to the another place, guys? For better performance, for more secured storage, for accessing the data, what's it, guys? Globally. So we can say data migration is a process where we perform it in order to, guys, data migration is a process we use it to perform the process of data migration is a process which is used to perform or which is used to move the data from one location to the another location for better performance, for better storage, and better security, or many reasons. So in the same way, guys, let us say presently you are using a mobile phone, everyone, and your mobile phone has the following configuration. 100 GB is the data storage, and in the same way, guys, you have 100 GB as a data storage, and 8 GB is the RAM storage. You have it, guys, RAM. So can you tell me, can you store the data more than 100 GB now in your mobile phone? Everyone, can you store the data more than 100 GB in your mobile phone when the capacity of your mobile phone is 100 GB? Yes, guys.
Yes.
No possible, not possible. Am I right? So for
Yeah.
that, either we have to expand your memory, etc., or add an SD card, etc. Even if you add an SD card, okay, how much you will add it? Let us say SD card you have added, okay, 100 GB SD card you have added. Even then it will be 200 GB, but not beyond this. Am I right? But not beyond this. If you have a memory card, then it's okay. You can insert the memory card, but to the limited extent you can expand it. But you can't do it. Suppose you want 1 TB to be stored. Is it possible to store in your mobile phone? Not possible. Am I right? So for that, for better storage, or for what is it is better capacity to store, what we do, we move the data from your mobile phone storage to what is it, guys? Everyone, Google Drive. I think everyone is aware of the Google Drive. Am I right? Google
Yes.
Drive is a place where you can store the unlimited data. But by default, free is provided as 15 GB, guys. By default, free is provided as what? 15 GB. But you can store the data up to whatever the extent you want. You can store the data into the Google Drive. Am I right? Yes. 15 GB is a free, but there is no limit, guys. But there is no limit to store the data into the Google Drive. Am I right? No limit. That means there is no limit to store the data. Whatever the volume of the data you want, you can store the data into the Google Drive. Am I right? But subject to which you have to pay the cost. Free is 15 GB. Rest of all, it is charged. So whereas, can you see here, guys? Now tell me, what is the advantages of moving the data from mobile storage to the Google Drive storage, guys? The first advantage, what I can see here is unlimited storage, unlimited data storage. Am I right? Second one is what? Security of the data. Security of the data, you need not worry. Security of the data, you need not worry here. Everything will be taken care by the that is Google Drive provider, that is called as Microsoft. And third one is what is it, guys? Security of the data. And third one is what is it? Tell me now. Unlimited storage, security of the data, and what is it? Yes, guys. The main point we are forgetting it. What is it, guys? Please tell me, everyone. What is the main point we are forgetting it? Everyone, there is a one more main point. The point is that, guys, you don't require a physical device. Am I right? You don't require a physical device. Do you require any physical device to store the data in the Google Drive? No, not at all. Any device you can use it. You have stored it today. Tomorrow your device is lost. No problem. Just buy a new device, access that data. Am I right? That means the dependency on a device storage is totally reduced or zero. Not reduced, it is eliminated, you can say. That means you need not require a device to access the data. Just for accessing it, we require it. But for storing or all these, if the device is lost, nothing over. We can retrieve it back from the Google Drive. So that is the reason, guys. That is the reason. Here we call it as what, guys? Data migration is the one of the important process we perform in the data engineering activity, where we move the data from the mobile phone storage to the Google Drive. So now, guys, whenever we move the data from the mobile phone storage, mobile phone internal storage to the Google Drive, mobile phone internal storage towards it, guys, Google Drive, whenever we move the data, this is called as what, guys? Data migration process. Data migration process. This is called as what? Data migration process. Data migration is nothing but moving the data from the mobile phone storage to the Google Drive is called as what, guys? Data migration process. What are the advantages? No limit for storing the data, unlimited data storage is there, security of the data is there, and the third and a very important reason is that, guys, you
But
don't require a physical device to store the or access the data. Yeah, please.
I'm saying that the performance also will be improved, right?
Pardon me, I'm not able to understand what you say.
Performance, performance
Yeah,
of the
performance. Obviously, yes, very good. Performance will be obviously very fine. Rather than, see, if your mobile RAM is 8 GB, but you have a very heavy data in your mobile phone, then the mobile phone will slow down or not? Obviously, if you have many applications, it will slow down. but that type of slowing down process will not be there onto the, yes guys, onto the cloud storage. So here what we say technically, guys, everyone, technically we say this one as what is that, guys? Mobile storage is called as what? On premises storage. It is called as what? On premises storage. And this is called as what, guys? Cloud storage. It is called as what? Cloud storage. So here we can say this is the on-premises storage and cloud storage. So the whole world is moving the data from the on-premises towards that, guys, cloud storage nowadays, because of the following reasons: unlimited storage, security, better performance, unlimited storage, and many more are there, guys. That's it. And physical dependency on the device will be reduced, etc., etc. All the things we have it, guys. Everyone, okay, clear now? So this is called as the process of what is data migration. The first and foremost activity we perform it in the data engineering projects. Data engineering projects. So what we do here, guys, I'll tell you technically how to work. We work in the real time. The data will be on the REST API servers. REST API means what? Data on the websites. Data will be there on the websites. From those websites, we pull in the data, guys. From those websites, we pull in the data and store the data into the, what's that, guys? Store the data into the cloud storage in our storage. That is called as what? Azure storages. Azure storages. Okay, guys, that is the thing we have it. So whereas guys, or in the same way, when you talk about the on-premises means what, guys? You have a local system is there, or previous old server is there. Server has some important data. Now the data volume has increased and performance is also required to be increased. So at that time, what we can do, we can switch the data from that particular thing towards it, guys, to the cloud storage. So this is called as a process of what? Data migration process. The next one is very important one, guys. What should we have it? Data integration process. So what do you mean data integration, guys? Data integration is a very important one, guys, everyone. Data integration is a very important task we perform it here. Task we perform it here. What is that? Yeah, very important task we perform it here. Just a minute. Okay, guys, so we can say what the data integration process. So what is data integration? For the data integration, I will take a very simple example, because to complicate, I don't believe in complicating the things. I'll just try to simplify it so that everyone should understand it. Am I right? So let's try to see it here, guys, what exactly the data integration process we have it. When we talk about the data integration, everyone, when we talk about the data integration, guys, data integration is nothing but, let us say you have been to the Reliance Fresh. Reliance Fresh. You have been to the Reliance Fresh, guys. You have been to the Reliance Fresh supermarket. Everyone, you have been to the Reliance Fresh supermarket. You have been to the Reliance Fresh supermarket. Now tell me, after going there, everyone, after going there, okay, guys, after going there, how many type of products you will find there? Everyone, you have been to the Reliance Fresh. Everyone, you have been to the Reliance Fresh or Reliance supermarket. You have been. So, what are the products you can find it there, guys? Everyone, we can say you will get the groceries. Groceries, you will get it, guys. And then you will get what's that, guys, everyone? Vegetables. Am I right? Then the third one you will get, what is it, everyone? Groceries, vegetables, and then you can say what's it, guys? Fruits also nowadays you're getting. Am I right? And the fourth one, what is the next thing you will get it, guys, everyone? You will also get, everyone. Yeah, you will also get, everyone. Okay, guys. So here, fruits you will get it, vegetables you will get it. In the same way, what is the other thing you will get? You can find it that nowadays we are also able to get what's it is, clothing. Clothing also, clothes also will get it. Am I right? In the same way, you'll get the footwear also nowadays. Footwear also you'll get it. Am I right? And then you will also get, guys, electronics. etc., etc. You will get many more things. Okay. But now tell me, guys, does the groceries, vegetables, fruits, clothing, footwear, all electronics, does any of these is manufactured by the Reliance? Technically, no, na. These are not manufactured. These are not cropped. These are not produced. Okay, these are not produced. These are not manufactured. Okay, these are not stitched. You can say by the Reliance Fresh. Am I right? Simply, what does the Reliance Fresh does? Whenever the customer walks in, everyone, whenever the customer walks into the Reliance store, he should able to get all the products. He should able to get what, guys? Whenever the customer walks in, whenever the customer walks in, guys, whenever the customer walks in, he should able to get all the products under what it, guys? One roof. Under what it, guys? One roof. Am I right? So instead of roaming here and there or this shop, that shop, which will waste the time of the customer is able to get all the products under one roof. If you get all the products under one roof, though you may pay a penny more or less, it doesn't matter for you because time is the important factor you have. Simply you will go and pay and buy it. That's it. So here you can say, guys, we can say Reliance Fresh does the same job, guys, does the same job. That means it gathers the products from the various vendors, okay, and puts the same in their store, under one roof, which will facilitate the customers to buy the products under one roof. Okay, guys. So with this, what happens? The Reliance Fresh provides, what is it, guys? Facility for the customer to buy all the products under one roof, which will save the time of the customer and energy as well, and many more things. So, guys, can we say that these products, groceries are actually not the home, not the home manufacturers, or we can say Reliance does not manufactures this. Nothing, just it buys from the vendors. Vegetables, it does not crops it. Does it crops? No. Fruits, it does not crops the food or produces the food, whatever it simply take it from the vendors. In the same way, guys, clothing, it does not manufactures the cloth, or it does not stitches anything. It will take it from the vendor. So these are all, we can say, guys, various products provided by the various vendors. So under one roof, the Reliance Fresh bought it for the facilitation of the customer. In the same way, this kind of process, if you have, guys, this kind of process, if you have for the data, guys, if you have for the data, this kind of process, if you have for the data, let us say, instead of Reliance Fresh, you can say Reliance Data Center is there. Okay, guys, Reliance Data Center. So we can say, guys, the Reliance Data Center gathers the data from various vendors, whether it is in USA or whether it is in okay, guys, UK, or guys, it can be in Australia, or it can be in, what's it, guys, Germany, or it can be in the Singapore. Guys, in Singapore, doesn't matter the location, but whenever the customer walks in, okay, guys, whenever the customer walks in and he requires the data, the Reliance should able to provide them the data by charging the cost. Obviously, charge will be there, cost will be there, etc., etc. Whereas, can you see here, guys? Okay, suppose you can say, guys, suppose you can say here you have a there is a, okay, Tata Industries. The whole data of the Tata Industries, let us say, for example, is maintained by the Reliance Data Center, and we got some Tata project. For that, as a developer, we got some that project, and we require to take the data. So instead of approaching the Tata Industries and accessing their servers, etc., etc., Reliance Data Center has already prepared the data center ready for us. Simply we need to connect to what? Reliance Data Center by paying the cost to Reliance and access the data from whichever the data center you have it, guys. So this process here, we call it as what, guys? Data integration process. Everyone, it is called as what? Data integration process. So the one of the major and the most important task done by the data engineering activity is called as what, guys? Data integration. Okay, guys, everyone, please respond. Everyone is able to follow this or not?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So in the same way, guys, the next task you have it. What is the next task you have it? Let us say the one and very important task that is called as what is data summarization. So what is data summarization? Let's try to understand the data summarization. Now, this is a very important task, guys. Without that, the data engineering activity it itself is what is it, guys? Everyone, it is incomplete. You can say it is incomplete without that. So, what is data summarization? Now let us say, guys, it is task based, nothing but task based. It is similar like, it is similar like this one only. Let us say the Reliance Fresh is there where you have multiple products are there. I'm placing the multiple products here. But now today you have reached the Reliance Fresh. For today you thought of preparing the vegetable curry, guys. Some vegetable curry. You are on off today and you wanted to prepare a vegetable curry. Now, as you thought of preparing the vegetable curry, you will reach the Reliance Fresh. Everyone, you will reach the Reliance Fresh with the intention, guys, with the intention to buy. What is it, guys? With the intention to buy, everyone, with the intention to buy the vegetables or the products related to cook the vegetable curry. Now, tell me, are you going to buy the groceries? Of course, oil is required, etc. Groceries comes under the same. So we can say you will buy the product called grocery. So number one product, you will buy it. Do you buy the vegetable? Without the vegetable, you can't prepare the vegetable curry. So I can say, guys, you will also buy the vegetable curry. Sorry, vegetables here to prepare the vegetable curry. Now tell me, do you require the fruits here? No, fruits genuinely not required. But clothing, it is nowhere concerned. Footwear, nowhere concerned. Electronics, nowhere concerned. We don't require all this. So preparing the vegetable curry, guys, you require only the grocery and what is it, guys? Vegetables are needed. Groceries and what's it, guys? Vegetables are needed. So this process of selecting or choosing the product from the group of products is called as a process of what, guys? Selection of products, where technically it is called as what, guys? Extraction. It is called as what, guys? Extraction. It is called as what, guys? Extraction. Okay. It is called as what? Extraction. It is called as what? Extraction. Okay. It is called as what, guys? Extraction. So extraction is nothing but, guys, or technically we can say selection of the products. For your understanding, I'm saying selecting of the products, but technically it is what? Extraction only. So guys, once the extraction is done, you have selected the products, you bought, you have paid the bill and you bought them home. Tell me now, once you bought them home, will you start eating the things in the raw form, guys? Tell me now. Vegetables, are you going to eat it in the raw form, or there is some process you have to follow? Yes, guys, as a human, we don't eat the raw vegetables. We don't eat the raw groceries also. We require these to be cooked. Am I right? So for that, what is the process you require it, guys? Once you build them off and bought it, you'll put in your basket and get them home. After getting them, you'll perform the first process called as what is it, guys? Cleaning or washing. Cleaning or washing. Then the next one is required as what, guys? If vegetable is there, na, cutting and chopping. Cutting and chopping is needed. Cleaning and washing is needed. Cutting and chopping. So once, okay, guys. So cleaning and washing, cutting and chopping. Okay, cleaning and washing, cutting and chopping is done. Once finally you'll start the process called what's it, guys? Okay, finally you'll start the process called what? Cooking process. Am I right? So we can say this process, can you see here, guys? Cleaning, cutting, washing, chopping, etc. This all process converts the raw vegetables or the groceries into a cooked form. So are we changing the form of the vegetables and the groceries? Yes. So this technically we call it as what, guys? Transformation. Technically we call it as what, guys? Transformation. We call it as what, guys? Transformation, where we are changing the form of the vegetables from the raw form to the human edible form. Human edible form. That is called as what? Transformation. Finally, once the transformation is done, guys, what is the next thing you will do it? Eating. Am I right? You'll perform the process of what, guys? Eating process. Can you see here, guys? Finally, you will taste it or eat it. You can say eating process. So where the eating is the process of what, guys? Loading. When we say that it is a data, then it is called as what, guys? Loading. So the same thing, technically we do it here on the data, which is technically called as what? ETL process, where nowadays we are also updating with what? ELT as one of the another service, or we can say another technique to perform the same process. That is nothing but extract first, load second, transform it as per your requirement. That is the thing you have it. But ETL is a very olden technique we have it. So this process of performing the process of extraction, transformation, and loading on the data is called as what, guys? Data summarization. It is called as what, guys? Data summarization. It is called as a process of what? Data summarization. So everyone is clear with the process? Please respond here, guys. Please, I want an answer, ma.
It's clear.
Yeah. Finally, the final layer of the data engineering activity that we call it here as what, guys? Data visualization. Here we call it as what, guys? Data visualization. Now, guys, the next question is that what is data visualization and how do we make it? A data visualization is the another process. Let us try to see this. Now you have called some of your friend here. You have called some of your friend. You have called some of your friend on the dinner. So he came and you have cooked some 2 curries. How many curries you have cooked it? 2 curries you have prepared it. So we can say you bought the groceries, etc., etc., and prepared the vegetable curries here, guys. So can you see it? You can say the vegetable curry one, and in the same way you have prepared the vegetable curry two. You prepared 2 vegetable curries. So now, guys, your friend is going to taste both the vegetable curries or not? Yes, guys. Your friend is going to taste both the vegetable curries. Now, after tasting them, everyone, after tasting them, will he pass some comments or not? Obviously, na, he will say that vegetable curry 2 was better than that curry 1, or some or the other, guys, or some or the other comment he will give you. Whether the curry number 1 is better than the curry number 2, or curry number 2 is better than the curry number 1, something he will say. Am I right or not? Whereas this is called as what? Feedback for you. Am I right? This is called as what? Feedback for you. Feedback from you. Am I right? This is called as what? Feedback for you. But whereas technically, if you look here, this is called as the process of what, guys? Data analysis. Technically we call it as what? Data analysis. Data analysis means what, guys? Data analysis is a process where we compare one situation with the another situation to take a decision. Now the vegetable curry 1 and curry 2 both have been you're tried by your friend, and finally he says the curry number 1 is better than the curry number 2. How could he able to see? How could he able to say that? By tasting the vegetable curries. Am I right or not? So we can say this kind of a process is called as what? Data analysis. Where data analysis is one of the process in the data visualization. Am I right? One of the process in the data visualization. The next one is what is it, guys? Data science is also there. Everyone, data science. It's another one, guys. What is data science? Basically, guys, you have the weather forecast now. So nowadays we are able to hear that we are getting the, we are able to, like, we are on the verge of getting the rainfall because of some cloud monta. Am I right? The whole India is affected for about the same. Okay, now it's moving to even the North India as well. So now, guys, please tell me, yeah, this all we have it. So how do we does? Because they are saying that tomorrow there is a possibility of getting the rainfall. So tomorrow you may get the rain or not, but they are saying it is possible now. So what is that? That is called as actually predictive analysis. Predictive analysis. It is called as what, guys? Predictive analysis. Predictive analysis is done by, what's that, guys? Predictive analysis is done by, that means forecasting the future. Predictive analysis is done by using the data science. And data science, okay, guys, data science uses, what is that, guys? Uses the statistical algorithms. Statistical algorithms. Okay, algorithms. Okay, or we can say in simple words, we can say, guys, statistical calculations. Statistical calculation. That means nothing but math, applying the math on the data here by using the statistical calculation. So it does the same. And finally, it will give you the predictive analysis. So where the predictive analysis is a part of what, guys? Data science. Where comparing two situations and coming to a decision is called as what? Data analysis. So this all four process here, guys, we say it as what? Data visualization process, guys. Everyone, it is called as what? Data visualization process. That's it. So here you can say, guys, the following are the things we have it, guys. Everyone. So we can say the data. What is it? You have it. Migration is there. Data integration is there. Data summarization we have done, and data visualization also we have done. So as a part of this course, we are going to cover all these four. Okay, and for that we are going to see the products or the services. That is called as what, guys? First one is called as ADF, which stands for the Azure Data Factory. And then we have the another one called what? ADB, which stands for Azure Databricks, guys. And then we can say what's it, guys? Synapse. Okay, guys. So ADF, ADB, Synapse is there. Okay, guys. ADF, ADB, Synapse. And then we have the AI, which stands for artificial intelligence. So these are all the services we are going to see as a part of our this course, guys. So here, guys, this will take a duration of almost all 3.5 months. So now to cut it short, to make it faster, to cut it short, guys, to complete it in 2 months or 1.5 months, what we have designed it. Parallelly, I have designed two batches. In one batch, 8 to 9, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., we are going to see the ADF. Okay. Then 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., we are going to see what's that, guys? ADB. So that these are the major two products you have it. It will take much time. So this only these two will take almost all 70 days time. So that we will complete it in 1 month. And then you will have what is Synapse AIM project. Everything we will complete it in 15 days. So totally within 45 days, there is a scope of completing the session. And after that, immediately you can switch it to your things you have it. That is nothing but you can start working on this, because if the same is prolonged or postponed and things goes long, you may also lose the interest, etc. So in order to avoid that, we have just cut short the plan here. That's it. Okay. So that's it, guys, for the day here. And when it comes to my profile, see, my name is Samir and I'll be a faculty for this. And I have around 10 plus years of experience in IT and 5 plus years of experience in the cloud environment. And teaching also, I have 10 plus years of experience, guys. That's it. And evening batch 8 to 9 and 9 to 10. These are the two slots in the evening I take it. Okay. So that's it, guys. And any questions from your end, you can go ahead. Please. Yes, guys.
So, with respect to ADB, I mean to say database, okay. So,
Okay.
Spark will be taught, right?
Yes, PySpark. We are going to see the ADB on the PySpark, because PySpark, we are going to see the ADB on the PySpark.
Yeah.
PySpark coding will use it. I'll show you the PySpark. Definitely, without that, we can't see the things. So I'll show you the ADB with PySpark, guys, so that it will be as per the market requirement. You will have the ADB with the PySpark.
So,
Okay.
I have two questions here. So,
Please.
how much, you know, Python coding and SQL is required, actually? So, what is the level of
See, basically, the PySpark is a combination of Python and Spark only. Basically, PySpark is the combination of Python and a Spark only. So that's the reason you will not face much difficulty on that. I will show you the shortest method, and some notes also will provide you on Python, so that you can easily grasp the things. Okay. And you can easily make out the things, guys. That's the way I'll just follow it. Okay. So that's the one you have it, guys. And any
and
other question, please?
and SQL?
SQL, obviously, that is taught. Without the SQL, you can't go in ADF only. We'll see the SQL. SQL is very basic. It has to be.
Yeah, no. I was asking because that how much extensive uh,
All the queries, almost all the queries, I'll tell you up to what level it is required in the things. We will see the SQL in a detailed manner. and PySpark on a detailed manner. As per the industry requirement only, we will see the training, guys. What does the industry needs right now? In what
And
prospect on in the what basically things they are hiring it. What are the basic factors to hire a professional? In that way only we will see it, guys. Don't worry about that. Okay.
so we'll be doing a couple of projects at least, right?
One
We'll be
project I will show you, complete implementing one project I will show you.
because we need to add it up to our
Yeah,
portfolio, right?
daily we will discuss like a case study. Daily we will discuss it like a case study only. And one whole project we are going to see it. One whole project we are going to see it. Okay, from the starting till the end. That is from the process of data migration till the process of what, guys? Data visualization. The whole process we will see it. Okay. So that's it here for the day. And now any other questions if you have, please ask me. And recorded session will be provided to you on a daily basis. Material, I will provide you the material also. Okay. That anyways, that's common methodology we follow it. Okay. If you have any questions, you can just go ahead. Okay, guys.
We have one question here. So AI means you're talking about generative AI or the Azure AI? Azure,
Azure AI.
Azure
Azure
AI.
AI.
Okay. So it will be useful for doing the automation,
The
automation.
AI is the future, guys.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. But actually, this service by using, we can automate the data
Yeah,
engineering.
I can. I'll show you how to automate that. How the AI can be used in this process. See, basically, you all this we have it now. Data migration, data integration, data summarization, visualization. How to automate all this process using the AI that we will see it here.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
thank
So
you.
Azure AI, it's actually Azure AI. AI means not something else. It's Azure AI. Yeah. Any other questions apart from this? Okay, guys. So we will start the session from tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Okay. Yeah, please. Uh yes. Real time instance, real time only. Real time project. I'll tell you. See, real time project means a live project I will show you, which is really useful for you. You can put that in your resume as well. Live project means ongoing project. If somebody is saying ongoing project, they will give you. That's basically not possible now. I will give you a very good project that you can put it in your resume as well. See, process is important. Process is important. Okay, I will show you the whole process, how it moves on, everything. And one more thing, guys, if you want to see some samples of mine, how the methodology of the training and all, the basically nowadays you have many people training in the market. You can also see mine. I'll give you my YouTube channel is there. It's my own channel. It has to do nothing with the DurgaSoft. You can just view my channel, so you will get the sample videos. What is the methodology? I will use it here. Okay, in the class session. So at the rate, the Cloud Innovatives is there. This is a YouTube channel, guys. You can just view this YouTube channel here. Mine. This is my own platform. You can check this. You will get all the videos. Right from the demo till the class sessions also, you will get it. Okay. I'll show you just a minute. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute time. I will show you here. I'll open it, show. And you can try out from your end after the session. See. I'm just sharing you the screen right now. So this is my YouTube channel, everyone. So this is my basically channel. I have it. Yeah, all the videos. Experience means if you want to put experience, obviously you will have to approach a consultant for that, guys. You will have to approach the consultant. Experience, if already you're working in some corporate, you can put the same experience. See, these are the all Can you see here, guys? These are all the basically, the videos which I have it around. Very videos are there. You can just see the contents of this. Okay, so you can see the all videos I have it. Hmm. So this is the channel you have it. You can just browse it, see the basically, how does it works, what is the methodology of teaching. You will come to know because in a very short span you can't decide the things. Okay, so even I understand that. You can just see this. Okay, for your this thing. Okay, and I will give you my personal number also in the chat box. If you want, you can contact me. This is my number, guys. Okay, my name is Samir, so you can contact me for anything. Okay, guys. Everyone. Okay. So shall we end up the session here, guys, or any other questions you want to ask me? So tomorrow we'll meet at the same time, guys. 8 to 8 p.m. will be the standard timings. Okay. Thank you everyone for the session. Bye bye. Have a good day and good night.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.